When ChatGPT first came out, I thought, oh my word, this is going to make all of our lives so much easier. This is amazing. But what I'm actually starting to realize, it doesn't necessarily make our lives easier. It can intensify it. And this study that I've read recently summarizes it perfectly. First of all, we can now wear so many more hats than we could before. Let's say you specialize in marketing, especially if you're in a small company. Yeah, you can do that marketing job, but you might actually be able to build the website as well if you don't have a tech team, because AI enables us to do this, which is fantastic, right? It's going to speed up the rate in which we can complete these jobs, but we've got so many more jobs that we can potentially do. So it's not necessarily reducing our workload. And then another thing, multitasking. You can be doing so many things all at the same time, so many more than you were able to otherwise. You could be writing an email at the same time as starting a research project, at the same time as, I don't know, writing a recipe book, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're using these things for. And that's brilliant. Again, super productive, but it leaves so many more open loops in our minds, which is only going to tell our nervous system that it needs to be alert, it needs to be focused, it needs to be more on the stressed side, which can have damaging effects along the way. And the last thing I wanted to mention is the fact that AI can make just a couple of minutes time actually really meaningful. In the past, let's say that we'd had a meeting and we had 2 minutes between meetings. We'd just take a breather because there was nothing significant that we could do. But now, in that 2 minutes, we can do all sorts. I don't know, plan next week's gym session, or one of my mates recently took a picture of a scab on his arm and uploaded it to ChatGPT and was like, is this scab infected or not? Just anything, whatever whatever you have to do, you can do that in that 2 minutes. You can do some seriously meaningful stuff in that time, which means that there's less likelihood of you actually stopping and having a breath during your day, which means that that nervous system can get used to being in a stressed state all the time. If it learns that it needs to be stressed more than not, then that's going to make it harder to relax as it comes towards the end of the day, which can mean it's harder to get to sleep, stay asleep, and get good quality sleep. You end up waking up the next day unable to manage your stress as well as you could have done otherwise, which can end up in a bit of a vicious cycle. So look, my point of making this video is to say this stuff can be extremely useful, fantastic for us, and it can make our lives so much easier. But you need to remember to take a minute every now and again to downshift, to relax, to take a breath. Otherwise, this whole AI thing could be more harm than it is good.